What's good, everybody? It's your boy Old Fire Dynasty. I'm back and I'm in the building. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this video is pretty cool because I want to say like a week ago, maybe a week ago, maybe a little bit more. I'm not too sure. Can't put my finger on it. I played a match on League of Legends. So if you do not know, League of Legends is a game that's like the modern day chess. It's hard to play. There's so many different variables and things that go on inside of the game that can cause you to lose any and every match. So you really have to focus and pay attention. You really have to respect the game, study the game. Like I said, it's like the modern day chess, and chess is extremely hard to play. Got my water, y'all. Got my water. And I have food too. So what I'm going to do is today, I'm going to record like 5 episodes, eat, because I'm going to drag that footage onto my computer, then I'm going to eat, and I'll come back and record another 5. I'm going to do 2 weeks in one day. That's how I do it, you know what I mean? Anyway, stay tuned to Old Fire Dynasty because I got a lot of content, all right? Anyway, so there was a young lady. She was in a match with me. She played as champ. Me and her were bot lane, and she played as champion. I think this was her main. But in her head, she knew everything about the game. Like, she knew, like, all the stuff that I was supposed to be doing, all the stuff that she was supposed to do, whatever. And she started to, like, flame me in the game. She was very toxic. She's a live streamer, and when I went to her live stream, she was toxic in her live stream. And then on top of that, her community that was in there, they were toxic. Like, toxic. To the point where it's like, I still followed her, though. I followed her on Twitch, and I left the chat. I knew it was going to just be negative the whole time. Later on, when I finished gaming that night, I went back to her Twitch channel, cause I saved it, and I went and watched the stream. I went back to finish watching the stream. So in the chat, they said, one of the person who's the moderator, they always check, they always refresh the feed to see if people are still in there, right? This is the game they play on Twitch. They knew I wasn't in. They said, I don't think he's here. He's not showing in the chat. I've been left, though. So all the stuff that they said, they was talking junk, I didn't see it. But until when I went back, and then I saw it. I wanted to see it, though. I like to learn people. See, that's what you don't understand about me. I'm a student of life. I'm dissecting you guys and you girls. So I went back. And they was talking junk. And one of the guys, he was like, yeah, I got him. I think that he was trying to disrespect me as a person. It went from the video game to now, they Google searched me, they found all my stuff. I'm not hiding from you guys and you girls. I'm not hiding. I'm here. And now he's disrespecting me. And then he's in the chat, he's like, I got him. So then the streamer girl's like, yeah. So they're all toxic, man. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a female. Don't get it twisted. The females be more toxic than the men. Trust me on that when I tell you. The females can be very nasty individuals on this earth. Actually, I think they are the nastiest when they get to that point. There's no coming back from it. They're very disgusting in the inside, like in their soul. Trust me on that, I'm telling you. Men, we can compromise and come back to normal reality. Women cannot. So anyway, that day, when I had got on the game and I played, that was my first match. Now, technically, when you get on for your first match, you might want to warm up a little bit. Go to a normal match, go to a private, go to practice tool, because they have a practice tool, or go to ARAM, because a lot of people don't take ARAM seriously. Even though I like to play ARAM and like to win, a lot of people don't take it seriously. It is what it is. But I went straight into a ranked match, which was my fault because I probably shouldn't have done that. But I've done that. And I've been playing that game for like 5-6 years. I've gotten up and just jumped straight into rank and won matches. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could say like, I should have done that, but I've done it before and I've won like 6 matches in a row. You know what I mean? So, but that day, I just wasn't up to par with playing. Like I played, but I wasn't like, It was just something off. I felt something off with my character, my movement. Something was off. But we lost the match, but okay. So the young lady was disrespecting me, saying like, "Oh, he old. That's probably why he can't think. That's why he can't process." She was saying all crazy stuff like that, right? In her stream. Fine. So what I did was I said, okay, let me fix my gameplay because I used to be very good at League. A few years back, I made gold 2 seasons in a row, and I made gold in two separate categories because there's always like 3 rank modes in League. So like 3 rank modes, and in those 2 years, I made gold in 2 rank modes in League, which is extremely hard to do. Extremely hard to do. And especially if you don't have like a duo partner that can help you climb, or especially if you're not a professional pro that has certain things in your mind that you know how to win games. If you don't know certain things, you can't climb. It's so hard to climb. If you're just a regular gamer like me, and I'm a regular gamer, I don't have the tricks. I don't have none of that stuff. I have people helping me. I don't go on websites and try to find tutorials on how to be better in lane and all that. I don't do all that stuff. I just try to learn the game myself. So what I did was I started to look at my settings and see what was wrong, and I literally fixed my settings when it came to like 2 champions. My main champion, Bard, and then I have another champion I haven't played in years called Leona. So I started to play her, so I fixed her. So I started playing the game, and I started winning because I started to focus a little bit more on making sure that I did not die. So I started to make sure that I limited the amounts of deaths, and I limited the amounts of chances I would take. Because that's a lot of times that's how you die. You take risks and chances to try to blow the other team up, or you don't pay attention to the vision and you don't see another person coming to gank you to put you behind. But I started to pay attention to that. Like, and I was always good at my vision score. My vision score is like average, like 100. Actually, if you go online look at my statistics, the average is like 150. Like with all the games I play, that's high. Most people only put down 30% wars. I'm putting down over 100 and change. So my team always gets to see what's happening on the map. We're not blind because in League of Legends, the map, some parts of it you cannot see on the map. There's a map in the screen. It's dark. But if you put a vision ward there, now you can see where the enemy team is at and what they're doing. My vision score is like through the roof. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so now I started to play a little bit better because now I'm putting stuff into motion. Let me not just get on and just play regular. Let me get on and actually play like I know how to play. Play like the years when I made it to gold and almost made it to platinum. I was almost platinum those years. I mean, I almost stepped up. And your boy started winning. And winning a lot. So when I got into that thing with the young lady, I had 62 wins. But then I also had 58 losses. So that's only 4 games separation. That's pretty bad. I'm not going to lie, it's pretty bad. But you have to take into consideration, I'm not playing by myself. I'm playing with a lot of other people on my team, like 4 other people, so it's 5 of us. And if you look at my statistics, or you look at those matches, most of my teams are just feeding away our games. They're dying and dying and dying because people don't care. They don't respect League. So League of Legends, the game. So now, when somebody sees my statistics, they'll say like I'm a bad player. Oh, you lost that many games, but they don't take into consideration how many people made me lose a lot of games. And when I say how many people, it's because every game is like random people you play with. You don't play with the same core. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people you play with. If I play one match, I'm playing with 9 other people. 4 on my team, 5 on the other team. Randoms. like 45-minute matches. These matches are long. They're not even short, they're long. So if you lose that match, you just lost an hour of your life, an hour of gaming, and in the game, they take away points from you. So when you lose, they take points away. So you go back and back and back. So you lose 3 games in a row, you get demoted. You'll be furious because of how the game is set up. People will literally throw your games on purpose because you said, "Hey, can you please stop feeding? Can you please stop entering?" Then they're like, "Oh, F you," and then they just start just doing it on purpose. So now you got to take that loss, and Riot Games has not fixed that problem. Riot Games has not fixed that problem. They need to fix that problem. I should not be having IP points taken away from me and me getting demoted by people throwing my matches. That's terrible. That's a terrible concept for a gaming company. Terrible, man. So anyway, 62 wins, 58 losses. I was bronze 3. I was 1 step away from bronze 4. So the way it goes is it goes bronze 4. So it goes bronze 4. Then bronze 3, then bronze 2, then bronze 1, and then you step up to the next level, right? And inside of those different levels is like you got to win like four games, like 4 or 5 games. So for bronze 4, you got to win like 5 games or 4 games. I can't remember. Then bronze 3, you got to win like 4 games. Then bronze 2, you got to win like 4 games or 5 games. Then bronze 1, you got to win like 4 or 5 games. Just to keep going. Then you get to silver. So then silver 4. Then silver 3. Then silver 2. Then silver 1. Then gold. But then I think it might be play-ins. Then it's like a playoff. You gotta have like a little play-in just to get to gold. So you see how many games as like 45 minutes, 45 minutes. You see how many hours and how many games you gotta play just to get to the next level? To have people feeding and entering in your games and just disrespecting the game and then cursing you out because you asking them to stop because you want to win and get to that high level. But then you got people like that young lady being toxic, acting like she's better than me because of that. Your boy ain't playing, son. 62 wins, 58 losses. I was in bronze 3. Just made it to bronze 3. I had it was low IP too. Maybe I literally just made it to bronze 3. Your boy now, 113 wins and only 87 losses. Your boy went ape shit. Don't play with me, son. I'm literally about to crack the door for gold this season. Now, I might not get there. But your boy ain't playing. Showing tremendous skills. Winning like 6, 7 matches in a row. Or winning like 10 out of 12 matches. Going on streaks of wins. Like I just won like 4 matches in a row. Then I lost a match because of my team doing the ending stuff. And I literally was asking, can you please stop? I literally could win like 20 matches in a row if my team will stop feeding. It's literally my team now at this point. You can see how drastically I have progressed this year. 113 wins, only 87 losses. Those are like 25 games over 500. I improved. I went from only 4 games over 500, 4 games, to 25 games over 500. Do you know how immaculate that is in only like a week? Or maybe a week and a half? I'm killing the game right now, son. Don't try to play some of people older. No. I just wasn't focused. I wasn't as focused as I should have been. I wasn't playing the game 100% correctly. So I got Leon I've been playing. Tank. I switched from Bard because Bard can't hold his weight when it comes to like sustained damage for the ADC. 71% win ratio, well over 50%. 71%. And even with my Bard is 56%, so he's still good. Your boy Dynasty ain't playing, son. I might make gold, but I just want to prove a point, son. You could never hold me down. None of y'all. I don't care who you are and where you from. Trust me on that.